Welcome to my channel, and today I'm excited to take you on a full deep dive tour and review of one of the most charming, surprising, and budget-friendly motorhome options on the road, the Suzuki Micro Camper Truck. This tiny but incredibly practical camper has been creating a lot of buzz lately, and for good reason. It offers the freedom of a motorhome, the versatility of a utility truck, and the affordability that makes it accessible to almost anyone dreaming of a mobile lifestyle. So sit back and enjoy as we explore this budget motorhome on wheels in full detail. Everything from its exterior design to its interior setup, performance, practicality, pricing, and my honest thoughts after spending real time with it. Let's start with the first thing you notice, the exterior. At first glance, the Suzuki Micro Camper Truck looks like a small utility vehicle, something built more for work than leisure. But once you walk around it, you begin to appreciate just how clever its design really is. The compact body makes it incredibly easy to maneuver in packed city streets, tight campground spots, and even narrow mountain roads where larger motorhomes would struggle. Because of its lightweight build and small footprint, you can park this camper almost anywhere a regular car would fit. That convenience alone is a huge win for anyone who loves spontaneous travel or exploring places that aren't always accessible to big RVs. The micro camper conversion on the back is what really makes this vehicle special. The camper shell is built to maximize space without adding unnecessary weight. It sits neatly on the truck bed with clean lines and a surprisingly solid structure. Even though it's compact, it feels sturdy and well constructed. Many versions include roof racks, giving you the option to carry extra gear like kayaks or storage boxes. Some models even come with small side awnings that fold out to create a shaded outdoor area, transforming a tiny truck into a cozy campsite hub. Moving to the rear access door, you'll notice that everything is designed with simplicity and function in mind. The door is lightweight but secure, and when you step inside, the interior really surprises you. Micro campers always require clever use of space, but Suzuki has done an impressive job making this interior feel usable, comfortable, and surprisingly spacious for its size. As you enter the camper, you're greeted by a functional and thoughtfully arranged space that makes the most out of every inch. The materials are simple but durable, perfect for a camper designed for practicality rather than luxury. Along one side, there's usually a compact bench setup that quickly converts into a sleeping area. Surprisingly, the bed does not feel cramped. For a camper this size, you get enough room to stretch out, making overnight stays genuinely comfortable. The seat cushions are firm yet supportive, meaning you can sit and lounge during the day and sleep without discomfort at night. On the opposite side, you'll find a small kitchenette area depending on the configuration. Many owners choose setups with a portable stove, storage cabinets, and even a small sink connected to a water tank. Everything is scaled down to micro size but still fully functional. Storage is actually one of the camper's biggest strengths. Under-seat compartments, overhead shelves, and compact drawers give you enough space for essentials like kitchen supplies, clothes, tools, and travel gear. Even with the camper's small dimensions, it never feels cluttered because of how efficiently everything is organized. Lighting is another pleasant surprise. Most micro campers include LED strips or soft interior lights that give the tiny cabin a warm, cozy glow. At night, ventilation is usually handled by a pop-up roof vent or side windows, allowing airflow even when the weather is warm. If you enjoy minimalist living or off-grid adventures, this camper's layout is perfect. You get just enough comfort without losing that simple, lightweight feeling that defines micro camping. Now, let's talk about performance, because a camper is only as good as the vehicle carrying it. The Suzuki Micro Camper Truck is powered by a small but efficient engine. Depending on the market, you'll find versions with a 660 cubic centimeter K-class engine or slightly larger ones, but the general theme is the same: fuel efficiency, practicality, and simplicity. This isn't a vehicle built for high-speed travel, and you shouldn't expect sports car acceleration. But for what it's meant to be, a budget camper for relaxed travel, it performs beautifully. On city roads, the truck feels nimble and easy to handle. The steering is light, the turning radius is excellent, and driving through tight spaces is effortless. Out on highways, it cruises comfortably as long as you keep realistic expectations. The lightweight body and modest power mean it's happiest at moderate speeds rather than pushing limits. But fuel economy is where it shines. It sips fuel gently, making long trips incredibly cost-effective. For budget travelers, this alone can make a giant difference over time. Off-grid or rough terrain performance varies depending on the specific model. Some Suzuki micro trucks come with 4x4 capability, which dramatically increases where you can go. These models can handle dirt paths, forest trails, and uneven ground with confidence. Even in two-wheel drive versions, the camper's lightweight helps it navigate surfaces that heavier RVs would struggle with. Because everything is compact and balanced, the driving experience stays safe and predictable even when the terrain gets a bit challenging. Maintenance is another strong point. Suzuki micro trucks are known for reliability and low-cost repairs. Parts are widely available, and the simple mechanics mean that upkeep is easy and affordable. For a vehicle that doubles as your travel companion, and sometimes even your home, reliability is everything, and this camper earns high marks there. Let's discuss pricing. One of the biggest reasons this vehicle has become so popular. Traditional motorhomes can cost tens of thousands of dollars, sometimes even hundreds of thousands for larger models. But the Suzuki micro camper truck offers a dramatically more affordable alternative. Prices vary depending on region, condition, and how the camper is customized. A used base truck alone can often be found at very budget-friendly prices. The camper conversion, depending on materials and features, can be reasonably priced as well. Altogether, many fully converted Suzuki micro campers end up costing a fraction of what bigger RVs demand. That's why this setup appeals so much to beginners, solo travelers, students, and anyone who wants to enjoy the van lifestyle without draining their savings. You get freedom, mobility, and comfort, all at a price point that leaves room in your budget for actual travel instead of just loan payments. Another cost advantage is the ongoing expenses. Insurance tends to be low because the vehicle is small and not considered a luxury RV. Fuel costs stay low thanks to the excellent mileage. Parking is cheaper or sometimes even free in places where larger vans simply don't fit. And because the truck doesn't require heavy-duty RV-specific maintenance, long-term ownership expenses remain very manageable. Now, stepping back from the technical details, it's important to talk about the real experience of owning and traveling in a Suzuki micro camper truck. It's not luxurious, and it doesn't pretend to be. But what it offers is something unique: simplicity, freedom, and charm. There's something incredibly satisfying about opening the back door, climbing into a compact but cozy cabin, and knowing that everything you need is right there with you. The camper encourages a minimalist lifestyle where you focus less on things and more on experiences. Every corner of its interior reminds you of thoughtful efficiency. The driving experience makes you feel connected to the journey rather than rushing through it. You find yourself taking scenic routes, stopping at small towns, discovering places you might have ignored in a larger vehicle. In many ways, this camper captures the original spirit of travel: slow, intentional, personal. For solo travelers and couples, it's ideal. For adventurers who prefer quiet camping spots, it's perfect. And for budget-conscious explorers who want mobility without the cost of big RVs, it's one of the best options out there. If you've ever dreamed of converting your lifestyle into something more mobile, more spontaneous, and more adventurous, the Suzuki micro camper truck is genuinely worth considering. It proves that you don't need expensive luxury to enjoy life on the road. Sometimes all you need is a compact, clever little camper that takes you anywhere you want to go. Thank you for watching, and I hope this detailed review gave you a clear picture of what this incredible budget motorhome has to offer. If you enjoyed this tour and want more reviews like this, be sure to subscribe, like, and share. Safe travels, and see you in the next video.